Good morning, students. We are on chapter 4 of account part 2, analysis of financial statement. In this lecture, we will be solving sum number 11, which is given on page number 206. So, on page number 206, this is our sum number 11. Prepare common size statement of profit and loss from the following profit and loss statement of 2 years. So friends, what we need to prepare here, common size statement, and profit and loss statement is given where sales revenue, other income and expenses like cost of goods consumed, net purchase for resale, changes in stock, employee benefit expenses, financial cost and depreciation are given, and then a difference of two, that is difference of income and expenses, which is profit before tax, and then taxes are deducted and profit after tax is given to us. Okay, so this is, we know this is the format of income statement or statement of profit and loss account. Moreover, we have given price amount for 2 years, so to compare these 2 years we will prepare common size statement here. So let us see how to do that. This is common size statement of profit and loss. Common size statement of profit and loss statement for the year ending on 31/3/2016 and 31/3/2017. As usual, 6 columns will be there: particulars, not number, and then 2 columns for amount, which will be one for the current year and one for the previous year amount. So previous year amount column will be first, that is 31/3/2016, and then after 31/3/2017, which is current year. And the next 2 columns here in this common size statement will be percentage to sales, and the amount, and both the years will be mentioned, 31/3/2016 and 31/3/2017. Okay, so let us begin with the sum. So the first item given to us is sales revenue, which is 40 lakh for the previous year and 48 lakh for the current year. And as we know here, while preparing common size statement, sales is considered as base, so it is going to be 100%, right, which is considered as 100%. So in both the column of percentage, 100% will come. Now friend, the second item is given to us other incomes, 2,40,000 and 4,80,000 respectively for the previous and current years. Now we convert that in percentage to sales, then it will be other income divided by sales into 100. The formula is what? Amount of revenue or amount of other incomes upon amount of net sales into 100. So when we apply this formula, amount of revenue or other incomes divided by net sales into 100, we get this 6% and 10% respectively. So accordingly we have written. Then third item is what? Total, that is total incomes, so which is 42,40,000 and 52,80,000. Now when this is converted in percentage to sales, so 42,40,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100 will give you 106, and here 52,80,000 divided by sales, 48 lakh into 100 will give you 110, or else you may make total also here, 100 plus 6 106, and 100 and plus 10 100 and plus 10 110. Okay, so this is how sales and other incomes total is done. Now next items are given expenses. There are 6 type of expenses. The first expense given to us is cost of goods consumed. So it is given 20,80,000 in the year 2016 and 26,40,000 in the year 2017. We can see here. So when we convert this in percentage, 20,80,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100 will give us 52%, and 26 lakh 40,000 divided by 48 lakh into 100 will give us 55%. So 52% and 55% will be the amount in the column of percentage. Okay, now net purchase for resale, it is given 1,60,000 and 2,40,000. So when we convert this in percentage, we get 1,60,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100, we get 4%. And 2,40,000 divided by 48 lakh into 100, we get 5%. So this is how the calculation is done. The same way, change in stock is given 1,20,000 in the year 2016 and minus 2,40,000 in the year 2017. So when we convert this in percentage, change in stock in current year is 1,60,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100, we get 4%. Sorry, change in stock in current year will be 1,20,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100 and we will get 3%. So in the column of percentage 3 is written. And change in stock for the year 2017, 2,40,000 divided by 48 lakh into 100 and we get 5% and that is negative. So it is written in bracket. Okay, then comes what? Employee benefit expenses, it is given 6 lakh and 7,20,000 in both the year respectively. So in the previous year, that is 2016, 6 lakh upon 40 lakh into 100 we get 15%. And in the year 2017, 7,20,000 divided by 48 lakh into 100 we get how much? 10%. Sorry, 15%. So both the year it is same. Then financial cost, it is given for 4,80,000 4,80,000 in both the years. And when we convert this in percentage, for the year 2016 we get 4,80,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100, 12%. In the current year, 4,80,000 divided by 48 lakh into 100, we get 12%. We get 10%. So 12 and 10% are the amount of percentage for financial cost. Let us talk about the last expense, which is depreciation. When we depreciation given to us is 4 lakh and 5,76,000 respectively. So when we convert this in percentage for the year 2016, we get 10%. That is how 4 lakh divided by 40 lakh into 100. And when we convert the amount 5,76,000 in percentage for the year 2017, we get 12%. That is how 5,76,000 divided by 48 lakh into 100. Okay, so formula is very simple. Any amount divided by sales into 100 will give you the percentage to sales. Now friends, total expenses 38 lakh 40,000 and 44 lakh 16,000 respectively for both the year. When we convert them in percentage, for the year 2016, 38 lakh 40,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100, we get 96%. And when we convert the expenses of 2017 in percentage, we get 92%. That is 44 lakh 16,000 divided by 48 lakh into 100. Okay friends, now let us talk about profit before tax. So that is the difference between the total income and total expenses, which is 4 lakh and 8 lakh 64,000 in the 2 years. Right now 4 lakh, it is converted into percentage, we will get 10%. 4 lakh upon 40 lakh into 100, 10%. And then this 8 lakh 64,000 divided by 48 lakh into 100, we get 18%. So the percentage are 10% and 18% for the 2 years respectively. And then profit, then income tax 30%, so which is 1,20,000 and 2,59,200 respectively. And when we convert that into percentage to sales, it will be 1,20,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100, which give us 3%. And 2,59,200 in divided by 48 lakh into 100, we get 5.40 percentage. Okay, and finally we have profit after tax, which is a difference between profit before tax and taxes, so which is 2,80,000 and 6,04,800. And now we convert this in percentage. We can see that it is 2,80,000 divided by 40 lakh into 100, we get 7%, and 6,04,800 divided by 48 lakh into 100, we get 12.6 percentage. So this is how the sum of common size statement is done, or common size statement are prepared. Now if you want to do the analysis, analysis can be done like this, that compared to 2016, the income, that is other income, in the year 2017 has increased. In the year 2016, the other incomes was 6% of sales. In the year 2017, the other incomes are 10% of sales. If we talk about the total expenses, it is decrease. In the previous year, or in the year 2016, the total expenses were 96% of sales, where the total income are where that the expenses of 2017 are 92%, so it has decreased from 96% to 92%. Now if you talk about the profit in the year 2016 was 10%, and in the year 2017 it is 18%. So there's an increase in profit, right? And if we talk about the taxes has also increased, as there is an increase in profit. Earlier it was 3% of sales, now it is 5.4% of sales. And overall profit, that is net profit after tax, is 7% in the year 2016 and 12.6% in the year 2017. That means profit after tax also increased when it is compared as percentage to sales. So this is how the sum and analysis is done. In the next lecture we will be doing sum number 12. Thank you.